episode of where zombies inspire us to be as awesome as we can possibly be. Now today we have an absolute superstar champion guest on the show. He's one of the hardest working authors in Australia, possibly even the world, maybe the universe, I don't know, but he's a legend. He's written over 150 books, including the Jalindal Chronicles and the Quentaris series and my favourite, the Maximus Black series. But that's not all, no! He also publishes books, including one of mine, Jamie Brown Is Not Rich, and another one, The Vanilla Slice Kid. He's an absolute champion legend, he's a ninjutsu superstar, and his name is Paul Collins. Now Paul's out smashing zombies in the face as we speak. We're going to try and sidekick him into the frame right now. Let's go! Hello Paul! Paul! Hello Paul! Come in! Oh no, he jujitsu, one zombie in the face too many! Paul! Come in Paul! Paul!
I'm here!
Thank goodness! Hello Sensei! Thank you so much for joining us on...
You're welcome. I'm glad I'm here. I sort of broke a leg to get here, but you can't really see that, can you?
No, no.
Right down there, you know, where the leg normally is.
No, that's terrible. But man, you are so tough. Just keep on going on. Now, Paul, here on... we know that zombies have these awesome traits that we can use to make ourselves super awesome champions just like you. We also know that you've got to be fit in a zombie apocalypse. So if a zombie's going to chase you to try and bite your face off and nibble on your ear, you've got to get away. Paul, is there any reason why being fit is important as an author?
You've got to be fit, mate. It's the brain power. Now, what happens when you're fit? You pump the muscles, and that pumps the blood, and the blood goes up to the brain.
Yep.
And of course, that powers the imagination. You've got to be fit.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, some authors have a routine, so they write at a certain time each day or a certain number of words. Do you have a routine so that you make sure you do your fitness stuff every day?
Look, I train throughout the day. If it's not the fingers training, it's the riding, it's the jogging with my dog.
Yep.
I've got a lovely red heeler, and she helps me get fit for these zombies, for the apocalypse when it happens. And I train in the gym 4 times a week, and I punch on the bag, and that all powers the imagination and the brain for when I write.
Fantastic. And if you don't do your exercises one day, does that bother you?
Yeah, I get bored. I've got to train, I've got to write. I've got to do those 2 things throughout the day and into the night.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Now, we touched on this before, some of the things you like doing, but do you have a favourite? So is it running or doing weights or martial arts? What's your fave?
The combination. You need the combination because that works the whole body. And you need to be fit for when the zombies come.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Now, there's an old Ivanhoe saying, which is healthy body, hungry zombie. And there's also an old saying, which is healthy body, healthy mind. So you did mention this earlier, but do you think being fit can actually make you a bit smarter or more imaginative?
Well, I think so. I'm certainly hoping to keep ahead of the zombie apocalypse. And that, so long as I'm smart enough for that, I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely. And they're unhappy, so that's a good thing. So finally, Paul, this isn't just for writing, but for anyone in general, really. Do you think it's better to be fit and healthy, or is it better to be a lazy slob, sitting on your butt all day and never doing any exercise?
Look, being a bit of a slob has its merits,
Yep.
okay? You can eat chocolate all day, and you can drink coffee all day. You can do all those things. You can be a lounge lizard,
Yep.
sit and watch all your favourite zombie movies, get to learn all their little tricks so you're one step ahead of them.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, if you're not fit, you're not going to outrun those zombies.
No, exactly right. And this is, the unfit ones always die first. True. Now, Paul, thanks so much for joining us today. They've been really awesome answers.